What's up, y'all? What's up? It's your boy Flo for me. So I got a call because I got a viewing at this spot in the Bronx for me, Jackson Ave. Very familiar with Jackson Ave. For me, that's not too far from where I grew up at. Not too far at all. Like literally, like a couple blocks from where I grew up at in Malhaven. You know, Jackson is definitely the trenches, 100% in the Bronx. But this building, see, the tricky part about New York in general is like, even in Manhattan, like they might have PJs on one block, and in the next block you'll see a building that you know that you could never afford. Not, you know what I mean, but like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you be like, how this building right here don't even make sense being next to this building. If you from New York, you already know what I'm talking about. Like, New York is weird like that. Yeah, I was fake shaky about the whole movement. I was ready to just like take my time with the whole situation and be like, for me, like, yeah, I could stay here stacking whatever. I was going through it mentally. I told you I was going to take a break off the tube and all that. I didn't really know where it was coming from. You know, it could have came from a few different places, you know, whether it be obviously staying ahead, you know what I'm saying? God, listen to niggas arguing with their BM every morning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like every day, dude screaming on his BM every day. Like I gotta listen to that every day. Just like the vibes in here in general, I gotta come in and metal detectors every day, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just living in a homeless shelter in general, like for me, trash. So it feel good. Once I got that call and I could, for me, for the viewing, I was like, I started instantly feeling better mentally. I was like, okay, it had to be this whole. So now I know it's time for me to go. I just think that I can't take it no more being in here, and it's about that time. Talking to Shorty about it, she was fake panicking because it was random. She was like, you know, trying to make sure I'm, you know, that I'm sure that I'm ready to make this move, like I'm doing it for the right reasons, and I appreciate her for that, and I absolutely am. But I also told her, like, I'm doing this for me, 100% for me. But at the same time, I'm also doing this to, you know what I'm saying, for the haters. You know what I'm saying? For the people that was calling me a bum and I'm homeless in a shelter. Talking about my situation like you knew me like that. Now I'm about to go be living smooth. And you can never call me a bum again. Right? And for me, I just feel like people be hating on me for the wrong reasons. Because I'm documenting my life and it just make people triggered for some reason. Because I guess people just don't have the heart to do this. So on some ego issues, like, people really be thinking I'm better than people because I'm doing this. Like, I'm more realer than people. And I'm gonna be honest, I absolutely do think I'm better than people. Because I shouldn't be the only person out here that's living my truth. People on Instagram capping, people on Twitter capping. But I'm wrong and people start looking at me like, oh, well, he think he better than people. Yes, I am. Yes, I am better than people that live in this generation that don't want to be as real as I am. Absolutely, I'm better than y'all. And y'all should appreciate somebody like me, that at least appreciate that I'm living in your generation. Appreciate me. I'm gonna be in my bag forever. I don't care, bro. I'm in my bag. And I've been in my bag, so nobody can ever say that it's this situation that's gonna make me in my bag. It's 100% not this. I've been in my bag. For me. But it's whack. Alright, so that clip you saw was me recording the day of the viewing. And I want to go a little bit deeper about even me and Shorty's situation. She was about to break up with me because she was saying how it's stupid that I want to leave when the lady told me that I don't have to pay no rent for 5 years, no light bill, no Con Ed, no nothing. I'm like, what is the difference between me living in here for free, stacking my bread, whatever, versus me, they're going to give me a free $1,000, right? They telling me that on the phone for me, because like I had this viewing like on a Sunday, think it was like last Sunday I had the viewing for that, but I was like, it's the Bronx, the building look, alright. Then the lady called me and was like, yo, what's up? Like, why you ain't go? I'm like, I'm not really in no rush. It don't really look like it's up to my speed. Like, I'm not about to settle. Because I did that last time when I was homeless in 2019 and I fried my whole situation because I was moving too fast. And she was like, nah, this is better. You said you had the soda program last. This one is the city FEPS where soda, you know, they help you move going by your taxes. This situation, they going over your direct income, bi-weekly or whatever. Something like that. And saying how, yeah, they cover everything for 5 years. Mind you, when we get over there though, now she talking about she not really sure. Like, she sure about the 5 years with the rent for free, but like now she not sure about the Con Ed. I might have to pay like a couple $100, and I'm just like, I don't have an issue with doing that, but like if you're not sure about the situation, how you think I'm supposed to just be ready and willing and able to just step into a situation after I just explained to you why I was already unsure about not, like, would you just want to go on a road trip or something to get out the office to come do a viewing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was fake tight, but like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, me and Shorty was going through it on some dumb stuff. Like, how you about to, I'm like, I had to really explain, like, you about to break up with me when you was over here buying Airbnb, spending 1.5K, believing in me after I done relapsed on NoFap, after all of the trips that we done had in between the trips, before the trips. You don't believe in me now. I started thinking Shorty just mad insecure. You just don't want to see me level up because you insecure. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see me living up in my own apartment, whatever, because, or just on some insecure type of stuff. She struggled with insecurity heavy. And I just feel like she was projecting mad insecurity on me. Like, I was so excited, but out of all people, she the person start arguing with me and giving me bad energy. I'm like, well, why is you tripping? She like, oh, because I feel like you're not taking me in. You're not understanding that you said that you was going to wait till you was on day 40, NoFap, and you said that you was going to stack more money, this, that, and the third. You got me believing that you're not a man of your word or something. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, whoa. I'm like, what about all the other people out here that is not on NoFap, nothing, but they leaving the shelter and they about to be situated? And all the people just in general in life, like, why are you trying to hold me to that standard? Like, it ain't, like, I kept having to ask, like, yo, you good? Like, your energy is weird, bro. That shit is weird. Mad weird. Really blew my whole mood, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then at the end of the conversation, she started crying, talking about, yeah, it's just my anxiety, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. But, you know, I guess I'm gonna show y'all the clips of the places, and then, you know, yeah, I pretty much vlogged in there, and I didn't show the building or nothing like that, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? And this was the same day that I did that live stream. I did the live stream after the fact. So yeah, for me, so yeah, I was fake vlogging like the little trip there and all that for the vibes and all that. That's the V that we had to slide in. And this is what the back of my men's shelter looked like and all that. For me, looked like one of them buildings in GTA that you gotta walk up to the circle and then you enter the building through the circle, like the old GTA games be. Like, you couldn't walk in, but you had to get on that circle. Yeah, for me, I was feeling good, so I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was really feeling like, yo, it's time. I feel like this, like I'm really about to be out of here. You know what I'm saying? It felt amazing, bro. It felt amazing just to have that moment after a whole year being in here. To know that I have a 5-year voucher that they about to pay for everything. I don't got to pay nothing, bro. Look, this is the cemetery that's literally like probably 10 minutes away from where I stay at, bro. So that should tell you a lot about the energy and the frequency of even a part of Brooklyn I'm in right now. Like, it's the biggest cemetery I've ever. I mean, I ain't never really seen no cemeteries for real, but like, That cemetery had me like, yo, I ain't even know it was like that. For me, I ain't gonna front. When it comes to driving too, I respect people that drive only because, I don't know, like driving, just the thought of driving kind of make me a little nervous. Like, you just on the road with all them different cars and all that. And keep it a buck, I don't know what bridge this is, but I know them vibes. Like, do you see this view right here? This view is tough. This might be the GW, the Jordan. I don't know though. Cause like I said, I'm not a driver, so I don't even know. But like, for me, I do be enjoying, for me, riding the whip. But like, I got to get to that point where I don't know. I feel like I would be a little anxious driving. I respect people that drive though. I got to learn how to drive soon. But I feel like because I grew up in New York and we got so much access to public transportation, I just never really cared to like, I guess get my driver's license and do all that. But yeah, you see the vibe, you can see all the PJ, you see the beautiful buildings of the city and all that. And I think this is right when we was just entering the Bronx. You're gonna see a sign coming up on the left hand side that's gonna show, like it's gonna say welcome to the Bronx. Yeah, let me know what y'all think of the vibes of this and all that. Like, for me, this is beautiful view right here, beautiful view. Yeah, for me, see, we getting in the Bronx and all that. Me, I ain't really care to move to the Bronx because, like, I'm very familiar with the area. I know how to move out there. Yeah, so I wasn't really tripping about that. I think I'm just ready to leave. But I'm also not in a place where I'm about to rush, though. So it's not like I'm jumping out the window, because trust me, I was asking my housing specialist a million gazillion questions before we even went on that viewing. Because I told her, I was like, I'm taking my time this time so that this could be my last time ever having to ever be living in a homeless shelter in life again. You know what I'm saying? 5 years, you know what I'm saying, is a long time to get myself together. And I just want to make sure, it's done right and correctly. So that's a fact for me. I don't know what bridge this is either. I think this is a different bridge right here, but I ain't gonna lie, I was vibing, listening to some music. And it just felt good to be in the Bronx again. See it say it right there, welcome to the Bronx. Yeah, it's just vibes. You could just feel the vibes even through the video. Like, you could just tell, like, this is not really a place that you want to have to be at if you don't need to be. So just know, like, the reason why I'm even willing to do all that is because, because I'm not really in a situation to be super picky about everything. Like, I was really curious. I'm like, all right, okay, now we inside. I didn't record like the walk-in. I should have, but I was on FT with Shorty. Trying to show her certain things. So I almost forgot the vlog. But like, this the bedroom right here. They still got to finish painting. Them doors look weird. I don't know what's going on. See, crib look fake, beat up. That's the housing specialist lady right there. This the living room area. Like I said, the space is smooth. Like, this the dude I was talking to trying to figure out how long it's going to take him to finish setting everything up. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, the door looked like a super project, though. I'm saying, it's not even a project building, but it got project vibes. Like, this might as well have been a project building, honestly. But see, the sink, the kitchen, like, for me, I like the kitchen. I'm not gonna lie, but look at the fridge, though, gang. Like, how you gonna call me for a viewing and it's not even ready for a viewing, though? And he told me everything is gas and all that. It got, one of them, what you call them things where you turn on the heat and the cooling. It got one of them joints on the wall where you could control like the air and the central air, I think you call it. It got that, which is smooth, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, the crib is okay. Like, I guess, what do y'all rate it? I think me personally, I don't think I showed y'all the bathroom yet, but me personally, I think I would rate the crib 6.5. I like the balcony for me, even though it's not much to see out the balcony anyway. Like, but just to have that as a spiritual being, to be able to pop out my window, get some air, do some sun gazing, maybe breathe, do the Wim Hof guided breathing meditation out there with real oxygen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just, but look at the closet, gang. What is that? How you, bro? When I asked, I'm like, there's no way. I ain't even want to ask him because I felt like it might have been a stupid question. But this is why I circled the crib so many times. I'm like, there's no way that there's only one closet, and that closet is literally that small. How do you expect a grown human being to live in a space with a small closet like this, gang? Like, what the? Where am I, bro? Like, I'm not trying to have my room all flooded. So I just got off the phone with my case manager. For me, shout out to Miss Court, and she pretty much went on to tell me that it is free. This is what I'm saying. I went to the viewing with the housing specialist. That's the lady that you saw in that clip. And y'all probably was looking around at the crib like, what y'all think about it? Number one, let me tell you why it looked like that. Number one, the building was kind of dingy. It was like, it gave me like, first of all, it was dudes right out, like across the street, like deep outside in the building, right across the street from that, for me. And I was like, but it's cool because I'm used to that. And I'm going to be, for me, in and out, whatever, just working. I kind of don't want to be in an environment like that with, you know, dudes outside posted up, just doing nothing. But it's whatever, I guess, you know, because I'm really just trying to get up out of here, bro. That's why I wanted to call her, because I'm like, yo, the apartment wasn't even ready for a viewing. Like, how I'm supposed to really make my decision? Look at the door, bro. Like, the door looked crazy. That's the door that y'all had in there? Like, who was living in there? That door is crazy looking. Bro, it only had one closet. And did you see how small that closet was? Like, bro, don't get me wrong, the kitchen looks small, but like they still gotta replace certain things. The refrigerator gotta get replaced. They doing a whole construction site in the bathroom. Like, what the? I'm saying? But I feel at ease to find out that my city FEPs will pay for everything. So, that's good. Right? So, I guess regardless of if I choose this apartment, and I was speaking to her like, yo, for me, let me know when they finish up the, you know, they work on that, and I could pull up for another viewing. You know? Because I'm going to weigh my options out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like LeBron, when he left the Cavaliers and he was doing his free agency choice of where he want to go. Like, that's why I feel like I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take my talents to the Bronx. Because they be asking me, like, where you want to go? The Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn. Where? I'm like, where do I take my talents to? You know what I'm saying? But see, the reason why, you know, they was also trying to get me to, like, the housing specialist lady that I went with was like telling me, oh, like, you was supposed to go last week, why you ain't go? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, all right, like, I'm not, you know, I'm trying to see what else y'all got though. She's like, oh, this is all we got right now. So I'm like, oh, all right. I'm like, all right, let's go check that out. Crazy, we spun off in the V. They called the V to come get us because, you know, this situation, they do that when somebody moving out. That's the same V that I moved out in when I was in the shelter in 2019. That same V they had, this HRA system got a V like that where, for me, they come pick you up. You got all your stuff packed. They're going to drop you off right to your new location of where you moving at. You know what I'm saying? I was very excited in that video. And I was tight because when we pulled off, I was mad I ain't recorded because when we pulled off, I looked at a license plate on one of them cars when we first pulled out the parking lot to go. One of the license plate on the car right there said 1111. I was like, oh, universe trying to really let me know this is the next step. Then we driving. For me, it's another part that I ain't catch. Graffiti was on the wall. As soon as we got to the Bronx, we was like a couple blocks away. It was graffiti on the wall, some graffiti. And y'all know this about to connect with y'all. This a download for people that watch my channel. It literally said, it was graffiti and then it said live from the Bronx. I was like, oh, that's a very direct message right there. Like, for me, if you know, live from Brooklyn. That's what I do. For me, be live from it. You know what I'm saying? I be having people say, yo, I'm live from day 5. You be saying, I'm live from day this, day that. Shout out to the big homies, man. But yeah, that kind of made me feel a little bit better speaking to my case manager. Because she, for me, have a better understanding of everything. So, you know, maybe I might take this place. I don't know how I feel about one closet. You know, maybe help me what I should do, man. Like, I could get a dresser. You know what I'm saying? The room look okay. Got a nice little balcony. The living room space look perfect. I don't need nothing too big anyway. It's not even about space for me. The kitchen look cool. I'm cool with that. The bathroom look, you know, decent. You know what I'm saying? I was visualizing the living room space. All I could fit were a nice little couch, TV in front of that. You know what I'm saying? With a nice little joint set up so I can have my game system right there. What you call that? One of them dresser joints where you put your game at, whatever. Or maybe I could have it in my room. I don't know. But like, I guess when I go back for the second viewing, I'm gonna record another whole video for y'all. And yeah, anytime I go for a viewing, just look out for that. And I could be having these viewings at any point in time. They might just give me a phone call and they be like, yo, we got a spot for you. And just like that, I could be up out of here. So I'm ready. So I'm just gonna be hustling. That inspired me. I needed that because for me, I was feeling kind of low prior to getting that phone call, you know, and then going there and just like, it was okay, but like, you know, just keep it in mind, like, it could happen at any time. So like, I'm just gonna be preparing myself for that. And, you know, that's gonna be a lovely feeling to be up out this joint, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was confused why Shorty, you know, Faith was over here arguing. I'm like, yo, what? Like, for me, like, I told Shorty, I'm like, yeah, I want to be on day 40 when I move out. I'm standing on that. That's why, like, if I would have took it and they said, yo, you ready to come in? I would have told them, I would have scheduled the viewing for me, like, the next month so I could stack more days. For me, but, like, yeah, for me, shout out to everybody that was, for me, supporting me, though, and showing me love. And for me, yeah, for me, I could stack my bread and they're going to give me a free $1,000 for the furniture. So I was thinking I could just, you know, with the $1,000, I'm gonna use that, buy a bed, go to, what you call that spot Shorty was telling me about? Lowe's? No, not Lowe's. Bed Bath and Beyond. No. I forgot the name of it, but it's some spot. I found that it's in Brooklyn. It's a bed company. For me, valid, you know, like well-known bed company. And I was thinking I might even have it on the floor for a minute, maybe just get like the mattress and the frame, which should run me maybe about $400 to $500 total. Then I still got some more left. Get some kitchen stuff like a blender, whatever. Get the bathroom stuff, the shower curtain, the toothbrush holder, the you know, all the you know, the essentials. But yeah, maybe y'all can help me manage the money and all that. Like, you know, go in the comments and let me know what you think I should do with that $1,000 if I do decide to move into this crib. Yeah. For me, what y'all think about the crib, don't really, like, try to do what I gotta do. Like, I gotta try to envision the crib looking like, because I spoke to them, you know, I muted it in the video, but I spoke to them and I was pretty much asking them, like how long it's gonna take y'all to finish cleaning. He was like, when I went the other day, right? That was yesterday, right? Yeah, that was yesterday. Today is the 25th, 6th. I think it's the 6th, 26th. Yeah, so he was like, yeah, we should be done by the end of the month. So I might go for another viewing, maybe like the first week of February or something. I'm gonna speak to, you know, the housing specialist lady and all that. I'm gonna get that figured out. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and real soon, or as soon as I get, I'm on it right now. So what all they gotta do now is show me the right spot. Let's say hypothetically speaking, I don't move in there, I'm out of here, bro. I'm going just like that. For me, so it's looking like I could be out of here this year. That's what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know how I feel about one closet. One closet is crazy, and the size of it is like where I'm supposed to be putting my coats and everything like that. Like, what am I don't know, but it's like I feel dumb to not want to take a spot for a closet. But that was really the only thing that kind of really just had me like, what's this? I'm saying. And I was on FaceTime with Shorty. I was excited walking in. As soon as I get in, see, for me, no elevator. I'm tight. We got to go up to the 4th floor. Go up. First of all, the entrance of the door looked crazy. The front entrance of the building looked like one of them doors you go in a bent. Like, it just looked beat up. And all, it looked like they had that door there for over 100 years. Like, I'm like, yo, what's up with this door? know what I'm saying? You go up the stairs, it's just dingy. You just feel it. Like it's like it got project building vibes, but it's not a project building. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't really know. I'm kind of thinking what I should do. But yeah, for me, talk to me, and yeah, we going for me. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace and love y'all all.